You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn. We're shining bright. Oh yeah. You be stories, life lessons time. On the Uncle Benno show, everything feels right. From the streets to the world, we talk real talk. Vibes on the beat make the whole place rock. Happy hour flow with smiles non-stop. Sip and chill with you, be the energy on top. You be stories dropping them every day. Wisdom for life, the African way. From the grind to the glory, hear what we say. Tune in now, don't hang out with you, be. It's a vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn, we're shining bright. Oh yeah. Stories, life lessons time. Hey, on the Uncle Benno show, everything feels right. Join the sister circle. Oh, what a scene. CC Inca, honey baby, and I'll be so clean. Talk love, talk life, talk dream supreme. Empowerment vibes like a royal queen team. I'm all a Sunday school when the beat gets low. A moment of reflection, let the spirit flow. Men of God speaking wisdom, you should know. Faith and vibes on the Uncle Benno show. Hang out with you, be. Come catch that light. Oh yeah, you be stories, keep your heart so bright. Yeah. Join the sister circle, feel that fire. Oh yeah, Sunday school for your soul so right. UP nation, we rise together, love and vibe forever. Uncle Benno show, yeah, we outside.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. How you doing? Yeah, I know this is a quick one. We don't see this coming, but I can't let this one slide by because it's getting hot and hotter. Yo, Abby's birthday girl, you still awake, and Sister Sue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us dive into this matter so fast. I really don't want to waste your time. I'm going to share a video real quick just to update you guys on where we are right now. This Davido custody battle is getting out of hand, and I feel really, really sad for him. I don't really know how to go about this without being a little bit biased, but again, as usual, we're going to extract lessons because that's all we do over here. We extract lessons. So I guess everybody saw what Davido shared yesterday after the court. Let me quickly start from there. So after the court, Davido took to his social media and explained exactly why he was in court and what the case was all about. And I feel his pain, to be candid. So this is it. Let me quickly share with you. So Davido shared this after the case yesterday. Please hit the like if you are watching. I think I set up only one show. I don't even set up vertical yet because I wanted to create this content and kind of repost it. But I figure if I bring Refam in, then we can have a robust conversation. So this is what Davido shared after the court case yesterday. He said, number one, I never asked for custody. I never asked for full custody. I asked for joint custody, which everybody attested to yesterday. Welcome, Bilba. How you doing, Mama? So everyone attested to this yesterday that yes, Davido only asked for joint custody. Number two, he said nobody won, nobody lost, but Imade. So I don't know why some people are celebrating. There is nothing to celebrate. Okay. So for me, I feel like as at yesterday, I don't really make sense of why Davido is saying nobody won, nobody lost. There's no need to celebrate until today, when I get to see the video of Sophia dancing on Snapchat. So because we were preparing for Abby's birthday and all of that, I wasn't really looking into that. But after Abby's birthday, after the celebration, I went back to the chat. And even right now, as we are speaking, my girls, they are having long discussion. In fact, maybe I feel shown as more. I have to run away because I told you B-Flex is Sophia #1 fan. And when it comes to Sophia at a time like this, B-Flex blood they hot. And as I did like this, I don't want to make any woman come punch me. I be old man. So I stay away. But anyway, let me quickly run through this one more time so that we can all be on the same page. So yesterday, Davido said, I never asked for full custody. I asked for joint custody. 2, nobody won, nobody lost but Imade. So I don't know why some people are celebrating. There is nothing to celebrate. 3, I've decided to drop the case because when I was spanking that lawyer in the courtroom, she would get so frustrated because normally I finish school. I was finishing her until she brought out her last card, my deceased son. That's a no-no. Lowest blow. And number 4, my daughter will grow up knowing I fought for her. Let's move on. Love emoji and prayer emoji. One love. So that was it. That was what Davido shared yesterday. But right now, as we're speaking right now, the internet is on fire. This matter don't they get K-leg as we speak right now. So real fam, I'm sharing the link. Anybody want to hop in? I invited Sister Sue specially to be my co-host on this one, but you know how we move real fam. Hey Chucky, it's so good to see you, my brother. Yeah, Chucky in the building. Okay, so Sister Sue and anybody who is free, let us look into this matter, because what came next was Davido shared something. Yeah, Davido went to his handle and shared a couple of things. He started with this, where he said at Bella Shuku, I guess that is the lawyer's name. Davido said, Abella Chuku, I disgrace you in the courtroom. I was teaching you your work. You couldn't even take it, and then went on to mention my son. Like I said in the courtroom, I pray you never go through what me and my wife have gone through, ever. And you were still smiling, smirking. You are a wicked human being. You're the worst lawyer ever. I beat you in court. You are not. I don't even, when the video is pissed like this, sometimes you can't really get what she's saying. So he said, I beat you in court. You are not learned. Okay. Yeah. So that was what the video shared. Then next, the video went ahead and added this to his story. Sister Susie, you Sue of the Most High, you set me up. Anyway, no problem, my lovely sister. So next, the video shared this. Say useless people won't spoil my Valentine. Never. All right. Next one, the video shared this. So apparently, the video thought this guy here is the lawyer's son. So the video this, And the boss was kind of crazy until this guy now replied through his story. And he said, "Hello, Mr. David. I don't know anything about the post you made. As a matter of fact, my mom went to be with the Lord 8 years ago. I guess this is a case of mistaken identity. So sorry you had to deal with this, but my prayers are with you. I love you, brother." Now, thank God Abby is in the studio. Abby.
Uncle Ben.
Abby.
Abby, why are you here? You're supposed to be sleeping.
I've been on the phone with my dad for 3 hours. I had to dismiss him. That's why I'm still up.
Girl, you must be exhausted. You haven't slept for hours.
I know, that's right.
I'm so sorry I wasn't here earlier. Uncle Ben, I'm sorry. Can I have like a minute, please?
Yeah,
please?
Go ahead.
Abby, I'm so sorry I couldn't wish you a happy birthday on the live. I was at work and I couldn't really like get into the studio. So my girl, Abby, sisterly, I wish you a happy birthday. I know you're gonna celebrate the entire month, so I cannot even say have a great day because the days are still going. I wish all the best for you, all the soft life, all the good stuff in life.
Amen.
I have already said so much before, but I pray that God comes through for you and your heart's desires are fulfilled. And all that Uncle Beno says about you, which is not true because we know you, that Bora Bora shall come to pass. He will give us his wallet and we shall enjoy his money. So, happy birthday.
Amen. Thank you so much, Cecily.
You're welcome.
Love you.
All right.
Love
all
you
right.
too.
Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Misty. Okay, now let's quickly go back to why we are here because I don't want to stay long at all. Since you guys have put the idea into
Ben,
my
have you bought
head.
our flowers?
You say what?
Have you bought our flowers?
Be happy. She don't come back. She don't come back. I don't want your flower now.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to the reason why we are here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. I ain't got.
Okay, we're gonna have this conversation real quick. I'm happy that Misty is able to join us now and Abby is here. But just for context, listen to this small Bass-Bros video.
David and this woman come dey fight for inside court. They walk David out inside court. David later returned to court when after he don calm down. They asked David to apologize to court or else the matter no go pass here as of that yesterday. David accept to apologize to court but refused to apologize to this female lawyer. Then the court said rise, the rise adjourned. Now wetin happen? Share this video. Una come hear story o. This female lawyer, e no dey represent Sophia Momodu because according to this write-up, wetin call Kitty Juice, e no tell us say this female lawyer na Sophia Momodu lawyer. Na just all these lawyer wey dey inside court or rather still one of all these judge na the woman be. Then he say everything was so good. I will read the write-up, but before they hold on, let me explain because I've already read it on my own. I will explain in case I not come, the video not come reach me, read and finish, but now know where we don't go. This very female lawyer, the day inside court.
All right, so we all know the story. I don't want to bore you with the rhetorics there. So let's get into this conversation real quick. First off, since Misty is here, let's start with the legal implication of this case. Again, Chucky, you're welcome. You're welcome. We appreciate you being here, Baba. So we want to start with the legal implication of this case. So in the court, Misty, Abby, you will still tell this whole story because I believe you follow it, but I don't know Misty's schedule, so that's why I wanted to like quickly
No,
get
I'm so happy Misty is here. Actually, we need it.
yeah,
This
good. So Misty, in the court, the lawyer, like we said yesterday, the lawyer got under David's skin. Apparently, David lost his school, and what the lawyer did was to use David's son as part of the reason why David cannot have joint custody. Now, I do believe the lawyer is simply doing her job. You know how many times I said that I don't F with lawyers. Sorry, Misty, I still have to say it. You guys, oh holy God, on judgment day, I don't know, lawyers.
Me,
So
I'll
I
go to heaven. I don't know about others.
so Misty, I know the lawyer is simply doing her job, but using the case of the late son against Davido, I think is one of the tactics that a lawyer can use anyway. Is that right to play on his emotion? Let me just start from there.
So, Uncle Beno, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Before I go any further, I just want to welcome Chucky back, and to just let him know that we continue to pray for him and have him in thought. So, sending him positive vibes. All right, back to the question you asked. About a lawyer being within their right to play with emotions and stuff. So I just want to walk you through the steps of you having a client, you represent a client, your counsel, you prepare your client in advance about, first of all, the facts of the case. You go through the facts of the case, you've drafted your pleading, so you go through it and you think about all the possible differences that may come up that the other lawyer may invoke. You've exchanged documents, you filed documents in court, so you have a great idea of what to expect from opposing counsel, right? So you prepare your counsel. And Sophia she's been very consistent with invoking the fact that her child is not safe in David's custody because of the loss of his son, which to her and to legally speaking, there are lots and lots of negligence like factors involved in it. So to her, she has a legitimate concern, but David's lawyer should have prepared him for what was likely to come. And that is one of the things that the opposing counsel could have likely, brought up, because Sophia stands so strong on that aspect of her argument. Okay. So his lawyer should have prepared him. And then the other thing that the lawyer will always tell you to prepare you is that emotions are literally disregarded in court. Like MOP says, emotions is not your mate, or something like that.
Yeah, emotions are not your mate.
Exactly. So your lawyer should also prepare you that the other side could say things to trigger you. So you are literally walked through the processes of what is likely to happen if they ask you a yes and no question and you're not sure. Just say, I don't know. I don't. If you don't remember, I don't remember. Could I refresh my memory, or things like that? But you cannot just lie before court, or you cannot just go crazy in court like that. There are some lawyers who will use triggers like that so that you fail to focus on the bigger picture. Now you see, Davido lost his cool. He walked out of the courtroom or whatever, or exchanged words. And that alone triggered him so much that it disturbs the whole narrative in the court, right?
Yeah.
You see, now the other lawyer has thrown you off course because now you're provoked and you cannot really put yourself together. My thing is, maybe they should have asked, his lawyer should have asked for an adjournment, and then they could have come back on maybe a later date or later time. You can approach the bench and ask the court for that, and then maybe 30 minutes or an hour, get your client out of the courtroom, get them cool down, drink water, wash your face, calm down. Then you come back in. But what he did, what David, his actions, right there, he actually, that judge was very nice. Maybe because it was a family court, and family courts are usually they are lenient. They're usually very accommodative because they know it's a family matter, it's emotions and stuff. But ordinarily, like, the judge was within his or her right to put him in for contempt, charge him for contempt, and he could have slept in the coolers tonight or whatever for some days. So he was wrong to do that. The judge didn't, use that discretionary power, which he could have. But the other lawyer, opposing counsel, was merely defending her client. So she was doing her work. It is up to you to contain yourself. It's up to your lawyer to object to certain issues that are being raised. You cannot just be behaving poorly like that in court.
Okay, so Misty, what kind of objection can the lawyer raise in this case?
Whose lawyer? David's lawyer?
No, David's lawyer. What kind of objection can David's lawyers raise at that moment when the lawyer started hammering on the fact that David lost his son because he couldn't protect him?
Negligence.
So what kind of objection can the lawyer raise at that point?
Well, the opposing counsel will raise the point of negligence. David's lawyer could have just merely put a plea forward and said this was an accident. It wasn't something that was intentional or deliberate. Or further argue that the residence where they currently live maybe has a pool or does not have a pool. If they have a pool, it's a gazetted pool. Everything, it's fenced. It has the cover, and maybe they have a pool boy or a guard whenever or whatever, something like that. Or they have hours to swim when it's open for the kids to go and swim. Supervise, something like that. So his lawyer had defenses that he could have come up with, but since I haven't read all the facts or the decision, so I don't know what the defense that his lawyer came up with. I'm not sure.
Okay, all right, thank you. Now let's move faster again. Yesterday I asked a question because yesterday we actually have Auntie Onyi was here, and we equally have a judge on the show yesterday.
Oh, that was nice. I missed it.
Yeah, we had a judge yesterday. And I asked this question because I was totally oblivious. I thought it's possible for somebody to decide not to be cross-examined. For instance, in the case of David now, the reason he got that outburst yesterday and everything went south was because he was cross-examined. And I thought I've seen some cases where people will actually not take the stand, right, and their lawyer will just be the one to go ahead and defend them. So I want to ask Misty, in custody battle, is that even possible?
So
I know David is the one. Yeah, I know David is the one who initiated this case, right, last year. But is that possible for somebody not to take the stand on a custody battle?
Yes, it's possible. It's possible. Every lawyer has their own strategy. The thing is, if you put your client on the witness stand, you risk a lot of things coming up, including their credibility being questioned. And then it can just be a kind of worms being opened. So you study your case, you know your client very well. It's upon you to decide. Use your sense of judgment. Do I want my client to be in the hot seat? If I put them in the hot seat, are they easily going to be triggered or get emotional when they bring up issues like the passing of his other son. So it's really you to decide this, like you know your client very well, and then you decide would it be helpful or harmful to your case if you put them on the witness stand. In this case, I don't know why David's lawyer did that, because clearly David is not yet healed from the loss of his son. So in my opinion, I didn't think it was a wise thing to do. And I would have known that the opposing counsel would definitely use that as a strategy to trigger him. I could have foreseen that before, even thinking, oh, let me put him in the witness stand or anything. I wouldn't have done that.
Okay. So now fast forward to what happened after the case. First off, David has said that he has withdrew the case. He's no longer moving forward with the case, which
Right.
automatically means that Sophia now retains either full custody of the child, or maybe the family prevail on David and ask David to take the case away from court so they can go and settle it behind the closed doors. Please help me hit the like. We have 23 watching and just 5 likes. So hit the like, please. Now, what David did next was a mess, in my opinion. So David came out, went to social media, and he targeted the lawyer. He made a post about the lawyer and was just ranting. And then later on, he also, according to the news, he shared an image, a picture of who purportedly should supposed to be the lawyer's son. Now, the guy has came out and say he's not the lawyer's son, that his mom passed 8 years ago, which I got it. Okay. But here is the thing. This is where I have a question now.
Right.
What can happen now? Is it normal for somebody to go after a lawyer because the lawyer did his or her job right? Is there anything the lawyer can do to kind of like say, hey, you can't do this?
So there are cases that it's not normal, but it does happen. There are cases where, especially in criminal matters, where you handle criminal matter. If you follow criminal cases, most lawyers live in fear, especially lawyers who are, handling files where it's drug related or they're mafias. They usually will do away with you if the case is in your favor and not theirs. They will follow you. Your family is never really safe. So things like that do happen. In Africa, it's so rare for that to happen, but it does happen. Now we've seen something like that. But it's unfortunate that David, I don't know whether that was okay. You say that was not the child. That's not the child of the lawyer.
Yeah, but David actually shared the image and social media handle of the lawyer, and the 30BG gang, they were already all over the woman, so she has to turn everything private. So I just want to know if there is any legal ramification or repercussion for people who moved like that, because a lawyer say things you don't like in court, and then you took to social media to reveal the lawyer's identity, and now people are trolling the lawyer and things like that. So is there anything a lawyer can do about that? Because for me, I thought there's going to be a possible lawsuit.
So she's now a target of harassment on online, and even she could be injured or deleted by his fans. Fans can get really obsessed with their superstars and things like that. So her life is in danger as we speak. We don't know. So she needs to defend herself. She needs to probably get an injunction to stop him from any further writing about her in court or anything that will provoke the public, you know, that could endanger her life. And I would also expect Nigeria Law Society to issue a statement to the public against things like this. You coming out to put a lawyer's life in danger like that. They are simply officers of the court. They're just doing their jobs. Or if it's not Nigeria Law Society, then there should be some kind of regulatory body that would issue a statement to that effect. Well, she can file a lawsuit, like with effect to defamation or what, because first of all, he's even putting the picture of somebody who is not her child. You know what I mean? And putting her life in danger. So she could file an injunction to stop him from publishing any further, and maybe defamation or whatever. I don't know. I cannot think of it. What else she could base her lawsuit on, but yeah, something to that effect.
Okay, thank you very much. Now let's now go to the general conversation now. Thank you, Misty, for helping us understand the legal aspect of this. So now that is clear. But let's talk about Davido withdrawing this case, and this is where Abby will come and explain to us what really went down. Davido withdrew the case, and the next thing I saw was Sophia dancing on Snapchat. Abby Snap. Abby, they call her Snap or Snapchat.
Same thing. Snapchat, Snap.
Some difference.
So we can't tell these days. So this is Sophia jumping and doing all kind of shenanigans on Snap.
So cannot dance again.
The Abby, don't start. And Big Flex, don't even say Pim right now. This
so
is Sophia dancing with her 40 years butt.
Uncle Ben, don't age shame.
Oh, is that what they call age shame?
Don't age shame.
Oh, okay, sorry. She's dancing with her bum bum. Say that one is okay.
Just say she's dancing.
Okay, she's dancing. Now, Abby, can you walk me through what's really going on social media right up to this point where Sophia is now shaking bum bum, being happy that the father of her only daughter is literally walking away from that girl?
That's an assumption.
Walk me through that place first before me I go unleash what in my mind.
From where? From when Davido moved mad in court, or from where?
Yes, to this point. What led to Sophia dancing this? We call this one Ijo Abosi. In Yoruba, this is called Ijo Abosi.
Yeah, that's just.
Walk me to this point.
Okay, so basically we heard that obviously they had the court case, which has been pending since around the wedding time last year. So it's been long awaited. As we know, the justice system can be quite slow. They go to court now, and Sophia's lawyer in her defense says that they don't think that Davido is a fit enough father to have joint custody because of the loss of Ifeanyi. They think that it was more carelessness than an accident, right? And then Davido lost his cool, of which we know that in the past that has also been a touchy subject for Davido. We are aware of that anyway, and as it should. We're not mad at that. So that happened, and then we hear this, but we didn't have video evidence. And all of a sudden today, Davido takes to his Instagram, of which he deleted it. He deleted most of it almost immediately, but he also left up the same write-up on X for quite a while. So that was when he wrote at the lawyer, and he basically cussed her out and all. Now, Tosin B, who is a gospel artist, was posted on the lawyer's page. And so the lawyer just posted his poster. Not that she said anything. I don't know why Davido made that assumption that there was a son. I think there was something in the caption about blah, 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 something, son. And Davido ran with that, not realizing that she's just a younger guy that the lawyer has taken a liking to and promotes his stuff from time to time. So Davido ran with that, posted him, and then obviously went for him. Of course, we know that the repercussions of someone like Davido posting something like this would mean that his fans would go for the person. So technically, he set up all of them for drags, and that's exactly what happened. I kid you not, I saw these things with this thing with my eye. And by the time I went back to the lawyer's page, of which I wish I followed her just for amicable purposes, she had locked that page. So that's why I went back. It wasn't even 2 minutes. She had locked her page, and it's real fam's fault though. I was arguing on the back. If I was on Instagram, that's what have happened. I was arguing on the backstage about this thing. But yeah, so that's pretty much what happened on Ben. And the next thing we saw that Sophia was on Snapchat dancing, just enjoying her evening. No, nothing major, nothing much, just enjoying her evening.
Unprovoked.
Unprovoked. And now we want to say that she's dancing because of Davido. My girl is just having a good evening. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Do you know whether her
pre-Valentine celebration?
Her new mama sent her $100,000 and she's just enjoying her life. But no, we want to tie her to this issue. Uncle Ben, don't
look at the way Uncle Ben is looking at you, Abby.
Birthday, Uncle Ben. Free me,
Abby.
Yes, Uncle Ben.
Me looking at Sophia dance is even pissing me off. Let me just be honest.
Why do you want her to be miserable though?
I can't understand this dance. And I'm trying to be respectful here. And I'm trying to give her a grace. How many ads did this video? I'm looking at this same show on my TV and about 5 or 6 ads played already. From where to where? YouTube, which kind of money will they find? Are you guys seeing these ads too? Wow. This is too many ads on YouTube. Anyway.
I have YouTube Premium.
Oh, you see? Yalowo. Now, let us talk about something serious now. Sophia is doing too much. Sophia is giving this energy of a pained ex, or how do you guys describe it? You know, ex that is bitter ex.
Bitter ex, yeah.
That's the energy she's giving right now. How could you be celebrating that your baby's dad pulled out of her life? A girl, for that matter. And this is why sometimes I say people really don't know why Nigerian men move mad at times. What Sophia is doing right now, many men will just close eye for that Pekin. The Pekin will be say, because of Davido's status, maybe Davido has been giving that Pekin, let's say, even 5 million naira every month before. A typical Nigerian dad, if you push them, they will just tell you that Pekin no go chop more than 500K in a month, or even 200,000. And that will be it. And I want to agree with somebody that said very soon she will come back to social media and start crying that Davido is not taking care of his responsibility. So I don't get it. As parents,
daddy's boy nice, daddy will take care of it. As always.
No, I don't think so. Because Sophia cannot tell me that she's not eating Davido's money.
But is it daddy that's currently taking care of it now? Why you say you don't think so?
Okay, Abby, what is difficult? What is too hard in what Davido was demanding?
Uncle Ben, you were there yesterday, Abby, 2 days ago, when I said, in my opinion, maybe it was 2 days ago, we first started talking about it on the backstage. I said, in my opinion, this thing is a very simple thing, in my opinion. But that's the thing, my opinion does not matter, and I'm not Sophia, right? My opinion, Imade is already an American citizen. There has to be a couple of things in place. Davido is a family man now. He's no longer a little boy. So what that means is that work has to be work, home has to be home. Any home studio that allows Stacy BG to always be there needs to be removed from the home so that his home feels relatively safer for the children. Because with a lot of recording artists and all of this entourage comes DRUG, alcohol, smoking, certain dressing that may not, even for Chioma's kids, in my opinion, that is not conducive when you have settled down and are a married man. So remove work from the home first. Cool.
We've Abby, we've had this conversation before.
I know.
Davido studio is not in his house.
Uncle Beno.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to support Abby's argument, but there's that aspect of this is part of his job description.
No, sis,
Um.
I've not even landed yet. No,
Oh, okay.
the thing is, it is part of his job description, but something is going to have to give. He's not the only artist in Nigeria. Because the reason I'm saying this is that for Imade to even go over to the US on holiday, in my own opinion, Imade is too young to go to the US permanently. I think she still needs her mom. So my own thought process would have been for her to be able to go to the US or wherever they travel to, Hawaii, Bora Bora, for holiday when they go, when her school is on holiday. And whenever David is in Lagos, let her spend weekends with David at home. Because right now, what David has is visitation. And that's why every time you see David and Imade, she's in the car with him. They're at the mall, they're at a restaurant eating, they're at the they're at a bowling alley or whatever. I don't think that is enough quality time, daughter and father. But Uncle Ben, the issue that I have, which is why I said he needs to clear up his house, is that me personally, Abby, I had an issue with expecting a young girl of that age to be around Israel and them lots. With everything that we know that goes on in 2026, I will not accept it. So he
But
needs to
Abby,
take
I
away
just
to move
explained
them
to
out
you
of the way.
now. I said
I'm
where
not getting it.
where Davido consider home and where he made music is not the same place.
I don't agree. They're always around. Chioma is always cooking for them. Chioma is always cooking for 20 people. They are always around. Uncle Ben, in my opinion, is not conducive for a young girl.
Those
these
are
days.
lame excuses. I'm sorry.
No,
Whoever is using
that's
that
my
as an
opinion. I
excuse.
will not allow my daughter to be around 50 men because that's how daddy's job.
50 men from where to where, Abby?
Am I lying? Please, in the comment section, am I BFX? Am I lying? He's always around too many of these boys. They're always
Don't
around
recruit
money
B-Flex.
tonight.
B-Flex
No, I
is the
will.
wrong person to call on this
Anyway,
case.
Misty, I've landed. I don't agree. I don't agree that it's
Okay.
conducive.
All right.
It's not conducive.
Okay, Misty, what are your thoughts, my
Yes.
sister? What are your
So,
thoughts?
my thinking is the nature of David's job requires him to possibly have a studio at home. He has his entourage that even if they were 5 or 10, given the number, it doesn't matter. That's the nature of his work. It's kind of, you are, as an artist like that, you are between street and being professional and all these things. It comes with the territory, right? So if I were David's lawyer, I would simply ask for shared custody or some kind of arrangement where because of the nature of his job, he moves a lot. He's going on world tours, so he's not going to be available to do homework, to sit with the child every evening after school. So I would accept that. That is how he puts bread on the table, and that's how he manages to give her stability, financially, to pay for her tuition and give her the kind of life she has. So I would argue that let's have an arrangement where Imade is given custody to David during her holidays. If let's say it's 1 month, she can spend that maybe 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks or whatever with David, and David should block his calendar such that for that 1 month he has time to be with her, or 3 weeks. He must block his calendar to spend time with her, be with her, right?
I'm sorry,
And then, pardon?
I mean, she's not his only child. How many calendars will he block? She's not his only
No,
child.
I think he could work around it. That is what I think. If I were his lawyer, that's what I would ask for. And for 3 weeks, I would ask him to work around it and spend those 3 weeks with her, or 2 weeks, whatever it is. And then if he cannot, it's okay for the child to stay with the mother if he's not available for the entire 1 month. He can do 2 weeks or 1 week or 1.5, whatever it is. Block that calendar. He can spend that time with her. It's important for her emotional growth and everything. And then the rest of the time, she can spend it with the mother. But primarily, the mother should be having primary custody because of the primary residence where she's resident and where she attends school, because she is consistent. She is that hands-on mom who is always there, and so he
She's
can
not
call
always
and check
there,
in.
Misty. Misty, I'm sorry. I have just one quick pushback. She's
Right.
not always there. As we speak right now, she's in Doha.
No, but the nature of her job doesn't require her to travel like David.
We get it, but she too, she's not available. She too now waka waka.
No, but those are vacations. Not so. Those are vacations. Not she's not going to work or whatever. Even if she goes to work, she's not traveling like David does a world tour. The whole year he's probably doing a world tour. So she's more present in the child's life more than David. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't even want to pick a side here. I'm trying to think about the best interest of the child. What would work best for the child between the two parents? That is my argument. I'm not
It's not even realistic. I don't even understand the argument. How can you have joint custody with Davido? It's not even realistic, and that's why I don't even think, Uncle Ben, I agree with you that this should not even have gotten to the courts. This is a very simple thing. David, you're in Lagos. Okay, now Imade, carry your bag, go and see your daddy. Bye. And Sophia, that period too, Sophia should enjoy her life as a free woman while her daughter is there. And that's why
Sophia seems a very vengeful person, because you know what, this dance here and all of this, everything is not an innocent anything.
Of course,
there's meaning behind it, and so I think she's not yet matured enough to see that whatever she's doing is detrimental to her child. She's depriving this child of something an integral part of her life, which I don't know what she's making of this, but she's not winning. At the end of the day, it's Imade who is losing both ends, really.
Exactly. And that's why you see that my own stance has not been anything other than it should not even get to the point of courts. It should get to a point of, Imade also can't. Why can't Imade see the rest of the world? Oh, the family is going to Disneyland. She has the cousins, them Nico's baby and them lots. She has people that care about her. She will be fine. Okay, it's just that she has a routine. I said this before on a previous show. Every child these days has a routine, whether it's holiday from Cumin to whatever, to she cannot drink water past 10 p.m. because it messes up her whole pin, whatever. Because you know how it goes with children, Misty. So she has her nanny.
Yeah.
All these things minor, right? My only thing which I still stand on as a young woman is, I don't want, in my opinion, I don't think that those entourage should be around when it's family time. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying it from a place of tired of hearing bad news about young girls. I don't know the story. My own opinion is that David is now a father. He's now a husband, right? They have to work around that entourage. I don't like it, because again, I'm going to reiterate this, and I'm even talking from a place of even knowing a few artists as well. And the reason they don't allow their children in the studio is not just the presence of the men, is the things that happen, is the
exposure,
the drinking. I don't like it. I don't like, that's my only thing in this whole thing. But I don't think that Sophia is being reasonable. I think they are being very silly, both of them. Simple. We're going to Disneyland. Imade, bye, see you, baby. You two go to Qatar. David is in Lagos. Go see your dad. Have her nanny. Have her structure to make sure that she's doing all the things. Because when you finish spoiling the girl's structure for her holiday, for all of her homework and stuff, you now give her back to her mother. Children thrive on routine, so you can't ruin it, right? But I don't know. To me, it's easy, but that's the one thing I keep saying. I don't like that.
Because they are being very petty. She's being very petty in this matter, which is very, very important in this child's life, and she's refused to see reason. Also, there's another child who is, during the holidays, she's always she comes to spend time with her dad and her other cousins. I don't know her name, but I know you've seen her. They go to vacation. David's other child, I think she's probably also about maybe 10, 11, 12. I don't know. Yeah. I think he had her. She lives in the US.
Yeah. Thank you, Misty. I see a comment from Biba right now. I don't know. My StreamYard is a little bit slow, but I'm seeing the comment on the screen. Biba said, I have a Yibo friend doing joint custody and it's tough on the child. And these are everyday people. The two parents have to be able to be cordial to make things work. Now, let me tell you one small secret here. One of the things I've observed with joint custody. sometimes joint custody is not even good for those children at all, especially those one where they share weekends. I have them this weekend, you have them next weekend. They stay with the mother for school, they go, it's a mess. People only pretend that shit work. It doesn't work well. It has a lot of negative effect on the mental health of the children. Many of those parents, many of them most time are not even available to watch those children, especially men, single men that are working. Sometimes they just get the children, they look for maybe neighbor, maybe somebody who can come and babysit those children at home, and then as soon as they bring the children, hey, how are you? You good? You good? You good? Here is money. Here is a snack. Here is that. PM, they are gone. And some of them have those children, they will take the children to their family members. So because they have to work, especially here in abroad. The whole thing is just a mess, but it is what it is anyway. Now, I want to move the conversation further a little bit. Please, my sisters, if you're watching, if you're a single mom, a single parent, or older women who are in love with younger folks, please pardon me. This is not to shade you or maybe to look down on you. I'm blaming David for most of this drama that is ongoing. For me in particular, I don't like it when younger men date older women. I'm sorry. When a man is like 35, 40 years old and decide to date a woman who is 5 or 6 or maybe 8 years older than him, and they end up marrying, I have no issue with that at all. That is perfect. Because a 35 years old man is a man, and dating or marrying a woman who is over 40, maybe senior you with 5, 7 years, there's no much difference there as a man. It's okay, your brain don't develop. But you see those 25, 27, 30 years old boy sleeping with you 30 years old, you are sleeping with 35 years old. It's a no-no. The age gap between Davido and Sophia is what caused all of this mess. Credit to Sophia. I don't know her, I don't live with her, but with the way she is moving, honestly speaking, if Davido has been a little bit wiser when he was younger, he wouldn't have messed with this guy at all. I'm not taking any credit away from Sophia. She's a successful lady by right on her own, but the way she's moving, especially when I hear their story that they actually met in the club. Or Abby, is that not how they both met each other?
That's what he said.
They met in the club. You small boy, you see girl with because of say she don't wear makeup.
But Uncle Beno, you can meet the love of your life anywhere. No?
This is not the love of Davido's life now. What do you mean love of your life?
No, I think that this actually is the love of his life.
But what I'm also seeing is a man can be 35 and it doesn't mean he's not mature enough to hold it down. It's just that Davido is who he is, you know? Yes. A man can be 35, so you cannot generalize it like that. Like, a 35, 42, the 35-year-old is immature. It doesn't apply to everyone.
Misty, that's not what I said. I said I don't have issue with a 35 years old man befriending or marrying a woman who is 40 or more than. Because by age 35, you're supposed to know exactly what you are working in.
Okay, so what was your argument then?
My argument is the time, imagine it's 10 years now. Sophia, according to the online age, they say Sophia is 38 years old, which is a lot of people say she's actually 40 or around 41 or 42. But officially,
and Davido is how many years old? 31.
Now Davido is
33.
33. Now Imade is 10 years old plus pregnancy. That means 11. Minus 11.
Uncle Ben, 1 second. That year when they met, they told us that Sophia was 26 and David was 19.
Okay.
Wow,
Sophia
that's
20,
horrible. Ooh, that's
David 19.
cringy. That's cringy, Abby.
And then she got pregnant.
Ew,
And then she got pregnant a year later. That's the gist that we had that year. So
ew.
even if they want to change dates now, so that means
So
Sophia
Misty,
37, 38.
Yeah,
yeah.
Are
So
you
thank you,
taking that?
Gary. So
Yeah.
Misty, you see what I'm saying now?
yeah. Now that you give it that context, yes, I'm
Mhm.
just like,
So that's
what
what
was
I'm
she thinking
saying.
about? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For
he was
instance,
still a teenager.
19 years old. And
Oh,
anybody who want to argue that, here is my question to you. As a mother, would you allow your 19 years old son date a 26 years old girl? That's the question. If you know deep down inside of you that a 26 years old girl in a place like Nigeria that is already going to club, already drinking alcohol, already smoking, probably doing all of that, that lady is wide. So anybody, if you know you cannot co-sign your 19 years old son to date a 26 years old woman, then you can understand what is going on between Davido and Sophia. Sophia has been playing Davido from day one. I'm sorry. B-Flex, you feel can't defend that one?
why don't you leave this
Tell me what you
alone?
want me to say. Let me fight.
Chucky say it was a trend. Chucky say you forgot it was a trend back in the 90s. Yes, I know it was a trend. It's like you won a jackpot if you actually, if you clap a lady that is older than you and more matured, I get it.
Boy.
Yeah, I get you. Take and brag, say, have you seen my babe? And as at that time, we be mumu, we don't know say that they use our head. Even myself, I've fallen into that trap before. And it's not a good place to be. So I think Sophia has been playing David all along. And now the murder issue, I don't really think Sophia cared that much. Make her no lie. I'm sorry, I don't live in the house, but I don't think she really cared that much. I think she just after what the girls bring. Because if she truly cares, with all the information out there, why would you be blocking a father from spending time with his daughter? Make it make sense. Misty, make it make
Yes.
sense.
No,
Why
I think
would you be
she's
blocking
just
a
being
guy?
she's being vengeful and very petty. David didn't marry her; he married Trauma, and so like, why did he not marry her? She's a woman scorned,
But a woman's gone. A woman's gone now is denying the baby access to
Yeah,
his dad.
in her head, that is the best thing, the best revenge she can do, to deny him access to the child, custody to the child, and hurt him so deeply. So in the way she looks at it, she's really hurting him. But at the end of the day, she's really hurting this child. This
Exactly.
I see all these divorce cases exactly like this in the courthouse all the time. The women, most of them, and I'm sorry, sisters, but women will use children a lot in the court.
So I want to say something. Someone said Imade is 10 plus pregnancy, that is 11 years. So how was David 19 then when he's 33? That's what we're saying now. We're saying that the ages are inaccurate because what we heard then is different from the calculation they are giving us now. That's what we're saying. Because then they told us 26 versus 19. But if Davido is 20, because for sure Davido is 33. I'm pretty sure about that. So there's something about the timelines and the ages as well. That's a problem. Because the gist
Now,
has to be consistent. That's the point.
thank you. Now, look at this Sophia's post. She said, I am simultaneously in the softest and most ruthless era I've ever been in. We done playing.
Clock it, queen. Clock it.
Kilo on clock. What are you
Clock
clocking?
it, queen.
Abby, no.
I
In fact,
swear, Abby is playing
provoke me to
devil's
argue that.
advocate.
Abby, this is for you and Sophia. What are you saying? What are you saying, Abby?
Clock it, queen.
Even on your birthday, you still want to fight Abby. Abby.
Who?
You know, on her birthday, she cried so much. She was overwhelmed, love and everything. So she's missed all this fighting. She's going
And
to do
now
it
she
tonight.
want to start back.
Mhm.
So tell me, thank you, Gary Tosin. I see Tosin and B-Flex, they were going back and forth with this case. I just left them around. I don't get anybody energy now. I don't know what is wrong with all the ladies around me now. When I just want argue. I don't get energy. Now, who do you think Sophia is talking to when she said, I am simultaneously in my softest and most ruthless? Underline that ruthless with red marker. Just imagine, say one red line there around that ruthless. Most ruthless era I've ever been in.
Uncle Ben, you're shouting. We done playing, B. We done playing. Yes, B. I know that's right. I'm so ATL.
Abby, London Bridge is burning. Go and put it out.
Abby, you are looking for what is not here,
What
Abby.
is Lagos? I'm so NOS. Clock it.
So now I want to ask this question.
She's obviously speaking to Davido, you know.
Chucky, thank you, Gary. Chucky is asking me.
I'm just having fun.
Abby, you were so.
Having fun, please.
Oh, B-Flex is actually saying it's David now. No need to imagine. Okay, now here is my question to you, ladies. Sister Natu, you are laughing, and Sister Temilade, I'm being serious here. We need to pop the balloon for these people. It's becoming too much. I have a question for you, ladies. Why is it that as soon as a man leaves you, ladies, and marries someone else, you can never ever get over it? Why? It's just a question. Why?
I don't think, maybe a good number of women, yeah, but it depends on the circumstances that led to the breakup. You know, if you treated her so poorly, I don't think she'll wish you well in your next marriage. And on the other side, I also think that men are very territorial, that when they separate or divorce, they still want to kind of not really see you happy, like you're gone and stuff and married, you know. They be following you. They mark their boundaries still. So I don't know, maybe it's human nature. I don't know, the selfishness of human nature. I don't know, maybe.
I'm just trying to make sense of this thing because it's not adding up at all. I've seen women act so crazy when it comes to this matter of X. It get as it be.
Yeah, it's like you really like were with me and you passed me on. You didn't think I was worthy of being married and staying with you. You know, it's not. I don't think Sophia feels good about it, but she's making it so obvious to the world, and she really doesn't care to even hide it.
She's behaving like a baby. I'm sorry. She's behaving like a baby. Sister Temilade said, Abby, can you read what Sister Temi said?
Uncle Ben, men do it too when they see their ex get married and move on.
I'll bring it back. Sister Temilade, don't let us do this the way you want to do so.
Uncle Ben, remember that was 1 hour show. It's now 1 hour and 4 minutes.
Okay, we have 26 minutes more because when I define my trouble now, and I'm not going to run away, I won't allow you people to win this argument. Now, the only reason why men can't let go is when you leave us, and first of all, when you cheat on us, and then you end up marrying that person where you take cheat on us. That's why some men cannot let go. One. Two, when you dump us, there is difference between dumping a man and leaving a man. It's not the same thing. No. Abby and Misty, do you agree?
No, I don't. Men cheat more, really, Uncle Beno. Like they'll go west, right, left, center. They'll do it more than women. So it's so rare that a woman will cheat on you, And when
Okay.
she does cheat on you, it's really done. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not buying that your first point. No.
Why this guy never moves on? This is another post to sweetheart with a strict program. But anyway, let's continue the conversation. So, Sister Temi, I don't know if I answer your question, but what happened is that men leave women. Why women dump men? That is why some men can't let go when they felt like their wife dumped them or their ex dumped them. In the case of women, we leave you. When we leave you, you are supposed to move on with another guy.
But Uncle
Why
Beno,
is it difficult?
when a man leaves you, that is dumping you. What are you're just trying to play with English? When a man leaves you, he's dumped you.
No,
Yes.
there are ways to leave a woman without dumping her. For instance, now, if you and I we are an item and I feel like, okay, Misty is a lawyer, the way she's moving, she's argumentative, she won't even let me win any argument.
Uncle Beno, please, Uncle Beno, I beg. Uncle Beno, when you are my partner, you will not believe who I am. My profession is left at the door, in the courtrooms or wherever. I am very peaceful. I'm very loving. So don't paint me as that warmongering woman in the house. I'm not.
Misty, the way you are advertising yourself is scary. Do you know that?
No, but you're giving me a very, very, like you're painting me with a black brush. I'm not that though.
I'm just saying, you are a lawyer. It's going to be very, very difficult to win an argument with you as your man. That's what I'm saying.
I don't argue man with my partner. I don't. You will be surprised. We just have a conversation.
Okay, I agree. But in a nutshell, let's say I'm tired of the relationship and I want to move on. One of the way men leave women is, we might become inconsistent in our ways, what we've been doing before. And we'll just get to a point where we'll just tell you, Misty, I'm sorry. You are such a great woman. You've been a very, very great friend. I just felt like
I've been a great friend.
Yeah, you've been a very great friend, a fantastic woman. And right now, the way my grandma is falling sick all the time, my heart is all over the place. And I don't want you to think that maybe I don't love you. And because of the way my grandma and my grandpa, they are sick now, I think I just want to move on. We just look for one dump excuse.
Wait, how is your grandma, your grandpa? Hear that excuse. How is it related to you leaving me? Like,
so pretty much it's a manipulative dumping that I want to do.
Like you literally are trying to emotionally. Uncle Beno, it would never be well with you. I would look for Abby and all the people on the forum who like fighting to come and beat your ass.
What have I done now?
That excuse, that silly excuse, your grandma, your grandpa, like really?
those kind of excuses that Nigerian politicians give, like snake swallowed money, all those kind of things. Goats ate.
I'm giving you guys an example of how men leave women. You see,
it's okay, Uncle B.
We don't do it in a very hurtful way. We lie, we give you some, some inconsistent white lies and things like that. That is we giving you signal that we are going.
But that is really underrating my intelligence. That is insulting my intelligence, which annoys me even more. You would rather come clean and tell me, Misty, I don't feel the same way anymore. I don't see us moving any further than where we are at. We have tried to work on this thing. It's not working. I'm not happy. You're not happy. I'm moving on. Like, I would actually appreciate honesty. I would.
Misty, that is us trying to protect your emotions.
Protect me from what?
Do
I look like I need protection?
When we want to leave you and we are lying, we are covering up, that is we protecting you. Men has a very good heart. Have you seen women when they are tired of a relationship? You see how
Abby, did you hear Uncle Beno saying men have very good hearts? Huh? Did you hear that?
Two things that do not exist in a sentence.
What are they?
But women will look you eyeball to eyeball and tell you, okay, as a matter of fact, this relationship is over. I told you to give me money, you don't give me money. I see you were looking at another girl every time we go. You see, this relationship is over. Women will literally look you eyeball to eyeball and they will shatter your heart there. That is the craziness of the whole thing.
Don't you like the truth to be told to you?
No, it's the way you guys do it. Then, when men break up with you, for the first 3 to 6 months, we try to hide whoever we are dating from you. We get to know, you may find out, but we make sure we don't let you see the person and things like that until gradually we begin to reveal them small. But women, make not let me remember my own heartbreak. Women will break your heart today. They will show you their new man next tomorrow. They won't even give you space to recover.
You shall not rest.
Yeah, that is how terrible women can be.
Oh, Uncle Benny, you must have really had a bad experience. Somebody dumping you.
I told you.
My own is that every time a man tells me that a woman dumped him, I always ask him what he did.
Yeah.
Maybe are you not listening? Your gender is so complicated. Sometimes you will literally do nothing. I told you, in my own case, the reason my ass got dumped was because I was broke. Is it a crime to be broke?
You did something. Why are you broke? You don't know that that's a problem. That's something you did.
That's a very legitimate dumping. Very legitimate.
So I asked, what did you do? You were broke. That's what you did.
Abby.
Why didn't you have money?
Who asked you to be broke?
Why were you dating in the first place when you're broke?
You're supposed to be focused on your life when you're broke, not dating.
Why did you agree to date me knowing that I'm a very broke boy? Why?
Lack of focus.
Why?
She saw potential, but then you lost track. You became very broke. We had to move on.
So it's my crime to be broke. It's a crime not to be broke.
It is your problem. Okay.
I put it to you that you coerced her to be with you. And then when she entered, this one a fire.
Oh my
God. Chucky was lighter. Like Abby no be better person. Abby and Misty, they are bad combo. Jeez. So it's a crime to be poor.
You were actually misleading us that you had something.
No. You know my black ass was poor before you started dating me. How would you all of a sudden? Okay, I agree. It's my fault. I was poor. But why would you dump a guy? 2 days later, you are already shaking ass with another guy. That is how wicked women could be.
You need to keep it moving. We need to keep it moving.
Okay, life is beautiful. Say no man will ever marry Sophia in Nigeria because of what she's doing to Davido.
It will shock you.
I don't think this guy wants to be married anyway.
I think there are so many people who are chasing after her already. Like, she's just not putting it out there.
No. There could be many people chasing after her, but nobody wants to be the husband to Davido.
How do you know? How do you know? You don't know. One man's meat is another man's what?
I agree with life is beautiful. In Nigeria, no man wants to be the husband to a ex or something. No, Davido, a popular person. So when they want to describe that man, let's say for instance now, my name is Ayobamidele. So if I marry her now, they will not say, oh, do you know that guy that married Davido ex-girlfriend Sophia? That
guy Ayobamidele. That one.
They are not calling no Ayobamidele. No. Please don't do this. Now, we're about to be rounding up, but we still have a couple of things to cover on this Davido and Sophia matter. I think let me put a break here because I want to protect my baby.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight.
I got something to say. Abby and Misty.
Yeah.
And I need both of you to be honest with me.
We're always honest with you, Uncle B.
Okay. Sophia cannot get over Chioma marrying Davido.
Okay.
And I think if she doesn't take time, that will become the nightmare she'll be dealing with for a very long time. I think all these, Imade cannot go there. There are 30 BG boys. There are pool that was not covered. There are roof that is leaking. All these lame excuses she's giving, I think it's just because of the fact that she doesn't want her daughter to be around our wife, Chioma. Abby, what are your thoughts? You don't make Kole.
No, I just
You
feel
took
like
a deep breath.
I've said this thing over and over again, Uncle Ben. I feel like I actually had this conversation with my dad as well before I got off the phone. I feel like when it's not realistic, we're dealing with, we always think everything's ideal. It's not realistic for two women to not get along, and you think that the other woman feels it's safe for her daughter to be in the custody of the other woman, right? Yes, it might not be about her, but that's Davido's wife. And because of the role that women play in the household, we know that there's a lot of things that Chioma has to do, in quotes, for Imade. And that's one of the issues that I have generally. When, as a woman, I'm speaking from Chioma's point of view now, you decide to marry someone like Davido that has multiple children out of your own marriage, you have to understand that you literally have to work closely with him, and it's sad because it means that you can't just be emotional about stuff. And it's also, in a sense, Davido's job to make sure that these women are cordial. But Uncle Ben, I don't think it's ideal to expect a woman to just drop off her child with another woman that she doesn't get along with. It just, to me, I don't see how it makes sense. And that's what I was saying on the backstage. It is to say it's not about that, but it kind of is though. I need to be somewhat comfortable with you for me to feel like I want to drop my daughter with you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't think it's ideal. It would make sense for her to be like, oh, I don't really care for Chioma. But it's not realistic. I'm so sorry. I don't agree that it is.
No
Most
problem.
of the time, you cannot say you like the chicken and you don't like the hen. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Misty, your thought, my sister.
Well, for me, my thinking is she's very hurt that David did not marry her and chose to, to do the right thing by Choma. And so she's really just very upset. She's extremely angry. And she's angry at him, but she's also not looking at the bigger picture of how it would be beneficial for this child to have her dad a little bit present in her life and stuff like that. I do understand her concern when she's worried that her child could fall under the same narrative, like what happened to the other deceased child. There's a genuine and legitimate concern there. It would probably worry a mother, but I also think she could work around a way where David could spend a little more time with his child in a safe environment. I think she could, if she was willing to. If I were her, I wouldn't even. Since they had been to court before, and she had a court order to have sole custody of the child, I would, this time I wouldn't really want to go back to court. I would uh, have my lawyer, have David's lawyer, and we sit together and draft some kind of agreement where we think it would work for both myself and David, because agreements like that are also respected in court. Like if it's presented in the court later, maybe the other party didn't defaulted on the clause, it can be presented in court and then it can be enforced. So there are things like that which they should have been looking at, but I think they are not even looking at it because they are, both of them are just being very, what can I say, it's they're very angry at each other, and they're not looking past themselves, but just not even focused on the child, what is in her best interest, because psychology does emphasize that it's very important for a child to have the presence of both parents in their lives for emotional stability, financial, economic, all those things, right? So, like I already said before, David does not have to have primary custody of the child, but they should work out a way where he can have a little more time with the child. That would work perfectly.
Okay, Sister Natu says she has pushback for Abby, and I have pushback too, but I don't want to push anything more.
My birthday has barely finished.
Abby, no, you are the one that started it. We will drag you. Abby, we will drag you.
We only have 10 minutes left for this live stream.
You do want to celebrate your birthday, sir.
Sister Natu, I beg, give it to her.
I don't think your point of saying Chioma doesn't like Sophia and having a daughter around Chioma is realistic. And let me tell you why. I'm from the north. The person that they're interested in here is David. And it's now David's duty to ensure that, or to ensure, or to let them know that, and to promise them that he's going to secure Imadi while she's there, and to make sure that she's okay. Whatever Sophia got going on with Chioma, that's on them. But now it's going to be David to work with Chioma and make sure that Chioma treats Imadi right. So you saying that you don't want to, in the north, let me tell you, they cannot divorce you and you carry your child and go. In the north. No. So if you like, let that woman be your enemy, the one that wipe away your whole village. That's the person that your child will stay with. So your emotions right now is, I'm telling you, I have had friends that have divorced. One of my sisters in Kano, I used to talk about family that I have in Kano, like my family. When she divorced her husband, let me tell you, this girl that used to come to their house, Uncle Ben, that used to come and help from the husband's village, that was the one that they carried and gave the husband for the husband to marry. Do you understand that betrayal? And then that was the woman that she had to leave her sons with because she wasn't allowed to take her sons with her. No, she wasn't. I'm telling you, if you're marrying in the north and you have to live with your child, the kind of some freaking conditions that you have attached to it, you want to pay Uncle Ben. So saying that, it's not unrealistic for Sophia, that's not on the table. That's not on the table. Chioma is Davido's wife. They see anything Sophia feel like she should go up and come down. Chioma will also be around Davido. So it's either how we make peace with it and let her child go and pray to God for that guy to go and see her father and come back. But saying that because the man's wife does not like you, Kali, what kind of BS is that? So that's the reason why the private child to go to work from going to go and see her father. Like I've said before in the group chat, fight that with Johnny, me and you does not affect a child. I have a brother, he's my cousin, but it's like my big brother. I haven't spoken to him like 3 years. I think he called me when I gave birth. That was after I gave birth, that was after 3 years. But from that time, Uncle Ben till now, his daughters, if there's anything, they text me and bill me, I answer them. The fight between me and their father is none of them are business with the children. So you need to also understand that there are some people that are made like that. The fight between me and your mother has nothing to do with me and you. It does not affect each other. There are people that are built that way. There are some people that would think that because their mind is like that, then if I don't have anything to do with it, I don't want to see a child around me.
you feel like the other person is like that. The other person might not be like that. And from the way that we have seen, what's her name, Choma, she looks like a very receptive person. We've seen her with Haley, and yeah, he managed to go to the house before. So just because this thing has happened, this guy just trying to take her own pound of flesh. The guy didn't marry her. She will live the rest of her life fighting this fight because if he didn't marry her. And let me tell you something. Once that girl turn 18, she's not going to like it. Because Imade will now not be seeking her consent to go and see her father. This one will just be seeing pictures on the internet. Davido and his daughter, Davido and his daughter, Davido. She can't even control that one at that point. So if I were her, I will make peace with myself. Start preparing myself. You see, 10 and 18 is not too far. 10 and 18 is not too far. And if you're dragging for pool, that's saying that, okay, I think that, okay, there was a level of carelessness there at that time. This girl is 10 now. She probably already knows how to swim, one. Two, number one. Number two, anything that they need to do, he doesn't need to tell them that, okay, I have a pool now. Here are pictures of how I've secured the pool to make sure the child is secured. But if you keep dragging that one, keep using that one, Sophia is the one that will suffer at the end of it. This dancing that she has come to dance on, is the video she's dancing for. Nobody should come and lie to us and tell us that she's having a good Friday or good whatever. She's doing that. And let me tell you, it's not good on her. It's not telling good on her. Because now other guys that will come to her will start thinking, so if things get bad between me and this man, is this how she's going to react? Do you understand what I'm saying, Uncle Ben? So if
Mhm.
you're telling yourself, I don't think it's somebody I want to have a child with. I don't think it's somebody I want to have a child with. If let's say if Sophia is a man and she's doing this thing, I don't want to have anything to do with you. I really don't want to have anything to do with you. And to go back to Uncle Ben's banter that I said that was that when men leave women, women will just start showing our man the next day. The reason why we're
Mhm.
showing our man the next day because the relationship have died 10 years ago before you left us yesterday. That's why we're showing the man today.
Sister Natu,
Should be
don't
have
even
gotten
defend that thing.
it.
Your
No, should
gender
be
is
have
so
gotten it.
wicked.
No, 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 no. You people don't want to accept it. You men, you used to hang on to relationship sometimes, even when it's dead. So it has died 10 years ago. You people left yesterday. So we have to show the new man today. We are tired of hiding it. That's the reason why. Uncle Ben. That is the reason why. But Sophia has to come this.
Can I just say something? I feel like everybody has different experiences. I have cousins who we have made a pact with each other that no matter what my mom comes from a large family, and our pact on that side is that no matter what our moms and our dads go through, we are always going to ignore them and focus on our own relationships. However, I'm a product of an intertribal marriage where I was used as a pawn because my mom was not liked. So sometimes people actually speak from their experiences and the things that they see. So a lot of things can exist. And I think I didn't even care to share that, but that is one thing that I know. Children, I remember there was a period where it was very important. My parents would say this all the time about how there's a different kind of prayer that they pray for me because I would always be a target in that situation before things got better. So I know what I'm saying sometimes about how it is very common for a child to be used as a pawn when their mother is not liked. And that's why I use the statement, you can't say you don't like the hen, but you like the chick. So in some situations it works, but it's still valid for a mother to feel that way. Because like I said, I'm on both sides of the coin where I have relationship with people where we've made a pact that this will never affect us because we are grown now. We understand politics of family, especially when it's a large family. But there's other situations where it is unfortunately the reality. And even outside of me, I see this all the time where the children are used against the mother. It is a common thing in our society because what is the easy way to get to a mother? Through her child. You hurt her child, you have killed a mother in most situations. So I think it's just one
Mhm.
of those ones as well where it is tough. And like I said, I just feel like it is a sacrifice. Unfortunately, I say this all the time. When you decide to marry somebody that already has children or has children from multiple women, there's a different kind of sacrifice that comes from that. You're no longer just loving the man. You have to love all of his children the way you love yours. And that's why I brought Chioma into it. She doesn't have to do anything. It's Davido's job to put her in a situation where she has to be comfortable. But when you make a decision to marry a man like that, it comes with a different level of what's the word? A different level of selflessness. You
Abby,
have to
but
carry, sorry,
Abby,
you
if
have to carry that on a different level. And then to the pool issue as well, it's easy to make it seem like it's just the pool issue. I don't think it's the pool issue. I think it's the negligence that comes with that. Is an example. It can be anything else. So even if he comes and says, "Oh, I've done this, I've done Imade can swim," I don't think it's about the pool. It's about the fact that you say you have all of these people in the house, all of these nannies, and this still happened. It has nothing to do with the pool. The pool is an example of negligence. So even if Imade can swim, even if the setup of the pool has changed, even if they now have pool covers, there's still that fear of negligence. And like I said, all is fair in war. That's just the truth. At this point, is a war. So that was a very valid thing for the lawyer to say. So, I mean, everybody knows that Davido is my favorite Nigerian artist. This is not even a case of supporting anybody. I've never even followed Sophia closely, but I just see things the way I see things. Like I said, this thing about the mother issue, it is my own experience. They get to mothers all the time through children. So that's what I have to say.
Okay. Can I say
Sister
something,
Shade.
Uncle B?
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
thank you,
But
thank you. Say small years
So-
they shake. I'm
me
sorry.
and Sister Shade will go fight. Sister Shade,
So-
I see you are a Sophia supporter, but anyway, Misty, go ahead. I want to go ready
So
to
I
fight.
just
so we
like
can leave.
have three things that I need to point out. One, Sister Natu did say that she's, when she turns 18, but it even gets better because in most, well, I know at least in Canada, and most common law jurisdictions, and that includes Nigeria, when a child in situations of where there's a custody battle, when the child turns 12, 14, or 16, depending, the court can sometimes actually ask them where they would prefer to have their primary residence. Is it with the father or with the mother? Because the court believes at that point in time, they are at least in a place where they can decide which parent they want to live with. So, Sister Natu, we may not even have to wait for 8 more years. It could be less. It could be 2. It could be 4. It could be 6.
Yeah.
So, depending, Imade could easily, if they go further within the next 6 years, she could be living with the dad. The second thing I wanted to point out is I feel like the relationship, the relationship from what we've seen, from our observation, the relationship between David and Sophia is very acrimonious. And so I kind of think about Choma, and I think should be under so much pressure, having Imade in her house, knowing that, anything that could happen to her could really, really be, something so bad. Like, so she would be having this child around, but it's like moving, eggshells all over the place. It's a bit, it's a bit, there's a lot of anxiety to take care of this child in her house. And I think that is very unfair because she should be worried that anything can happen to this child. I have to be extremely, extremely cautious. Like, no, like it's just too much pressure for her. Then, from my experience, and like Abby draws her experience and shares with us tonight, my nephew was 9 years old when he passed. I cannot use the D word. They had gone swimming at a hotel, and it was a gazetted pool. There's a guard and everything. And for a minute the guard turned away, and this is when my cousin, deleted. Okay. His sister, the one who follows him, like in our family, when this incident happened, we all became kind of so afraid to get into the water. But I can tell you, his sister, his immediate follower, she is the captain in her swimming club now. And she's not even 10. She's such a great swimmer. Like, the dad just decided to expose her more to water, and this is what she's excellent at doing. So sometimes, there's a silver lining after we've had all those dark shadows around us, and you just never know. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Misty.
Thank you.
This conversation will continue, but we may not do anything on the video tomorrow. Tomorrow is Valentine, so we're gonna do love show tomorrow, so that at least.
Okay, but I have an idea.
It's part of love,
I'm
Ukuben.
coming. I'm
It's
coming, my
love
dear.
now. Davido versus Sophia versus Chioma.
Eh?
Love and
Ekuliha.
loss and
Ekuliha.
gay. We have already our show. Is that
Ekuliha.
not love? Is that not love show?
Show me you
Ekuliha.
are okay.
Abi.
What did this guy just recommend now?
Please,
Abi.
do you know what time it is? I'm actually
Jesus.
my. You know when you are tired but you cannot sleep. That's what I'm going through. Everybody should free me.
Okay. Sister Natu, as we are leaving now, I need to go figure out how I could survive this Valentine. You know, we have pre-Valentine, which is today, and then tomorrow Valentine. I need to go talk to my wife first, make I see if we can still make something happen this night. Oh,
Something may actually come out of it in 9 months' time, right?
Ekuliha. Eyene.
Yay!
Can you imagine Uncle Ben changing pampers?
I'm telling you, it will
He
become
would be
too
the
cool.
perfect dad.
We will not be seeing Uncle Ben for live show. Be careful what you wish for.
He
Uncle
will
Ben will
by
become.
that time he won't be shouting anymore. He will be
I don't want
calm.
to hear. I don't want to be here. Uncle Ben, no show today. Uncle Ben will say, ask Abby to set it up. I will not answer anybody.
Oh, he
Uncle
will
Ben, Uncle
delegate
Ben,
the
So
channel to
no,
you
let's know
entirely.
what we are wishing for.
oh my goodness.
why are you guys like this now? Now, I want make I carry my whole family business come out. What if that problem? I mean, you don't see me when I the para before. You never see me when I the para. This thing when they take play now. If you tell me this guy thing as far back as 2017, 2018, you go see my red eye.
Is Bflex trading Sophia that small nyash?
No, Bflex is hyping her. Bflex loves
Oh
Sophia.
really?
He loves her. See, go Winnie Jare,
B-Flex
Sophie
is
baby, dance away the hate.
B-Flex is Sophia #1 fans, you know.
I didn't realize
And
the love was this strong.
hey, my sister Shade, I love you, Jare, Princess Shade. Thank you very much. But I know just like anybody will be Sophia fan, na
You
define.
be. No, honestly speaking, the reason why I feel like a lot of people you feel like you're against Sophia, I feel like Sophia went there. She went there with the target. She went there with the motive. She wanted to be that girl. She wanted to be the video
Exactly,
girl. Do you understand?
exactly.
So it ended up like it didn't favor her, and then she did. Uncle B, let me tell you, I know somebody that is a family member that was dating. Is this the same Davido and Sophia's case? I'm not joking. It's happening right now. Somebody that I know, she was dating this guy, and then she kept telling me. So when I spoke to the guy, he didn't give me the vibe like he liked her the way she was telling me about him. Do you understand, Uncle Ben?
Mm-hmm.
And then one day she came and she told me that she's pregnant. So apparently, this guy, she was liking him more than he was liking her. And she went into his phone and she saw pictures of him doing introduction with another lady. And she decided to go sleep with him without protection and she got pregnant.
Oh God.
And she thought, I'm not kidding. This boy is, hold on a second, I could tell you. I think he's 6 now. I think he's
Wow.
6 going on 7. So she saw pictures of him doing introduction. And she went ahead to sleep with him. And she got pregnant after seeing the introduction picture. This is how stupid some people are. So when she got that pregnancy, that she would hold the guy down. It didn't work. This guy got married the week that she was having her baby. That was
Mm.
how bad it is. The week that she was having her baby, that was the week that this guy got married and he left her. So now she became very bitter. So this guy wants to send money for upkeep for the boy. He will send it sometimes. So he had now had a problem with his job. So sometimes he wants to send the money. It's his wife that is sending the money. And one time his wife sent the money and she sent the money back. That the guy should not disrespect her by asking his wife to send money. So she came to me. I said, number one, you're stupid.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Number one, you're very stupid. Because the guy has already picked who he wants to be married to. That's his wife. So anything that he has to do with you, his wife has to be informed. So you don't even know if the money is coming from their joint account. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they need to keep receipt. In case you show up tomorrow and say, my husband is not paying child support, the wife can come out and defend her husband. Number two, this one is the wife that you're taking to altar to go and marry. If she come out point swear for you, go catch you. Ma just kukuma tell you. We can't lie to ourselves. It's my sister, but I can't lie to you. This and that and that and that. Why should the lady send him? I said, I don't care how the money gets to you. Are you getting upkeep or not? It's probably coming from their joint account. And at that time, he had a problem with his job. He was not working, it's the wife that was working. So it's the wife that was paying the support, but she don't want the money to come from the wife. And she now sent text message and insulted the wife. I shall warn her. I shall warn her. I went ahead and got married and has 2 kids. She started making life so unbearable for this guy. And this guy did her shege too. When they wanted to name the boy and ask him to come with his family because blah blah blah, he went to go and rent family members. He rented father and mother and came with them. It was someone that came to tell us later that that's not his parents. Do you understand what I'm saying? So sometimes they go with a motive, and once you don't pay for them, the way she's stressing this guy now, and because this his wife had 2 girls, she doesn't have a boy, and that my family member had a boy. So the way she stressed the guy, if he wants to come and see the boy, she's not available, she's not this, she's not that. If he wants to come, no this, that. The way she makes some unnecessary life unbearable for the guy to see his son. Sometimes just we look around and tell her, say, be careful, because this one a boy. One day you just come out, go find the papa. You can't do anything about it. You just feel like you are being betrayed because you have made life difficult from the beginning. So now this guy is older than you because she knows that he's a celebrity. And she knows that this guy at that time the video was like the thing now. He was the guy at that time. So me hanging out with the video is a big deal. How would I like to get this guy? Nobody they carry belly the woman anymore.
Okay. Thank you very much, sister. Not to
It's just
Jerry.
sad.
To get us a be. We're gonna leave now, but
Oh, this
I
picture is
can't
so
leave.
fine. Oh.
No. Don't even try to distract me. This is the most creepy picture of Sophia I've ever seen.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
Valentine baby.
this is the creepiest picture of Sophia. You
See
know
the
those
sexy eyes, Uncle Ben. The
Who
let
cute
me
says
eyes
the eye?
staring deep into the
Uncle Ben is
soul.
lens. Is
let me
lens.
let me explain this picture to you. Have you seen those American scary movie?
Oh my God, it's not that bad.
No.
Uncle Ben, look
Where
at these
a
sexy
girl
eyes. Oh.
where a girl will be obsessed when a guy is obsessed with a guy and the guy get girlfriend. You know American movie how it can be. A guy is in love with a guy, everything. Maybe the guy mistakenly fall into pekus one time, but the guy can't get wife and picking. Those
Could you,
girls,
could
they
you,
can
Uncle Beno, could you repeat what you said? That
Mistakenly.
line.
Yeah.
eh?
Mistakenly did what?
You know, sometimes when some of
Mm-hmm.
these women are obsessed with you, you
Mm-hmm.
might mistakenly fall into pekus just one time. It's called one night stand. In fact, let me behave like a lecturer. When a man mistakenly fall into pekus, that is called one night stand. Okay,
God, please.
student, are you listening? It's called one night
We are,
stand.
we
Yes,
are
I'm
listening,
listening,
Uncle.
sir.
We're
We are
learning.
listening, sir.
So,
Mm.
so in those American horror movies, not horror, but kind of obsession movies, you will see a girl will be in
Thriller.
love with maybe her boss at work, showing the boss, flashing everything, doing everything until one day the guy might cut the boss pants down and then something happened and then the boss move on with his family and then the girl who is laughing now.
Uncle Ben, no, look at this comment. This comment took me.
Which one?
What's going on? I'm going to bed.
Is it M. Jos that say Chairman no gayash?
Yes, now
No.
Chema did BBL now.
But I'm coming. Let me just tell you this story. This picture always reminds me of those American ladies that are obsessed with a married man. That sometimes they can go and rent a house or buy a house opposite that man or close to that man. Sometimes they go their house, they feel sneak, go thief the man's shirt, come spread them for their bed. Just they admire. You know how you they do.
Uncle Ben, I'm
Oh my
watching.
Sometimes they
God.
go there inside shower, like waiting this guy they do now. Only they go
Jesus
there, they carry flower. They fantasize. They will come, they look the way Sophia they look. Let me zoom into that
Uncle
eyes.
Ben, this is literally, she's a content creator, and this is
Oh,
literally a Valentine's Day post.
M.
So
The
are
Jones
you
says
saying
Valentine,
that we're
Sophia
going
was
to
a
live? Are you
groupie.
saying we're going to live the rest of our lives analyzing every single thing that Sophia does on
see,
socials
see,
and
Sophia will not
connect
let
to David?
Abby, see, Sophia will not let my boy
The
down. Will
agenda,
not let my
Master
boy
Jen.
breathe. Make I
We
explain.
can't let
Look
we can't let
into her
Sophia
eyes
rest.
right now. That is a very, very loving eyes. That is a eyes
Because
that
it was
said,
a Valentine's Day shoot, Uncle Ben. She has to act the part. That's how content works. Uncle Ben, you're a
eh,
content creator. You know this.
she's
That's
using
why
this
tomorrow
content.
you want us to do love show because it's why can't we do random show? Because tomorrow is I mean later today is Valentine's Day.
Abby,
What a sexy woman, man.
B-Flex needs to meet Sophia for real.
Let me just cut at the table. Sophia is finer than Chioma. Oh gosh.
Thunder.
Abby, go to bed. Abby, cover your head and sleep. We shall see you tomorrow.
Abi, did anybody give you any Don Pedro? They give you Irish cream.
I didn't even drink. Uncle Ben, why you were ending the show?
Uncle Beno hasn't even finished describing his movie. He's still directing his movie.
Abby has spoiled the movie for me. Abby spoiled the movie. Why would you say Sophia is more beautiful than Chioma?
YouTuber to DJ.
Oh my God. Abby, you just made Uncle Ben almost shut the show down.
We are done. We are done. Everybody, good night. Sister Natu,
No, Uncle Ben,
my babies need you.
Uncle Ben, I'm so sorry. Because
The
you know
babies
that
are
I really, really
sleeping.
admire all your talents. Now you want to add movie production.
And
You don't
director.
Abby, you don't spoil the show. How can you tell me, say this guy, where carry eye like this, if I pass my Chioma? How can you?
Let me tell you.
This guy, we don't see any backside. Abby, you know, I know go this part where you won't carry me go.
Yubi, Okuben, Chioma, even her calmness is attractive. These are bad character. It's even driving people away. Please,
You can see the bad character in her eyes. Imagine.
Uncle Ben, do you know when David said when David said when he looks in her, all he sees is her waist. Is Sophia was singing that for?
No.
When I look in your eye, all I see is your waist.
I beg, I got to go. Good night, everybody. Happy Valentine. No.
Good night, Uncle Ben.
Una the trigger me. Happy birthday. Sister Natu, thank you very much. Misty, thank you. Abby, you are a troublemaker. I will continue tomorrow.
Team Sophia,
Abby, Natu, I love you guys.
Love you too. Bye.
Let me give everybody an assignment pending tomorrow. The assignment is simple. I noticed something. I noticed Sophia is trying everything to become Chioma. Why Chioma is doing everything to become Sophia? Have you noticed that Chioma's shape is beginning to look like Sophia's shape? Did you guys notice?
No.
What is Sophia's shape?
Not. Chioma has more body now. Or is she losing weight?
She's losing weight and she's looking more like.
She did Ozempic. I remember she had that Ozempic.
I feel like I don't recognize her anymore. I used to see her and just know that's her, and I think she was really, really, really very beautiful. But
yeah, she did a lot. She did fillers before the wedding. And I think she's done more recently, and then she lost weight. So I think they said she did Ozempic and all. So I don't even know what the point of the BBL was to begin with, only for her to be here. But
so that's my Chioma. This is the Chioma that I know. You know, you can see everything. You can see her.
You be had to put her out there.
You can see all the curve. You can see that this is the reason why she's our wife. When we see wife material, we know them. That one where they dance for.
She's not looking like a celeb's wife here now.
That one where they dance for Snapchat. I bring a Snap. That one no be wife material. I see our wife.
But Uncle Beno, I'm very sure David's friends 11 years ago, they were also calling her our wife.
While he
calling Sophia our wife.
He was moving mad. Uncle Ben, you know that there's an obsession with fillers and all these sort of things when you're a celebrity. So I feel like that's the whole thing. You're not complete until you start to have fillers and all. So this is natural, but they don't like it.
What is fillers?
I mean, you started another conversation.
Chucky, what do you want to see in her leg? What's your problem, Chucky? You
know, like it's called facial balancing. When you
like Botox, Uncle Beno, like Botox. They fill certain parts of your face, whatever, to make it look maybe rounder.
You can see that this is natural body. You can see. And I think
this is
for her to get to the level, that's whatever. I think this is what they want. They wanted that look of like that typical celebrity look. That's what they're going for.
Is this Chioma?
Is how they're looking for that. They're going for that look.
She doesn't look like Chioma no more. I don't know what's going on.
She's done lots to her face. That's why.
Yeah.
doesn't look like my baby girl no more. I don't know what. It's like they are stressing her out. Davido
I
should
know,
stop.
Uncle Beno, you
Eh?
loved her curves being that. Ugh. But now this
They're not
is not
stressing her out.
your
She's
thing.
fighting for her life. She needs to keep her man so that he doesn't cheat. So she's trying to look like all the women that her man cheated on her with.
I may have to agree with you on that because I think she's looking more and more like Sophie now. And ladies, please, I have to beg you.
Let's go to bed.
I have to beg you, ladies. You people are doing one thing. As soon as a man leave you and marry another woman, that is where you will now spend all the money to look like an angel. You will now be looking so sexy. You just want to make sure you create problem in that man's marriage.
B-Flex doesn't like it that you removed Sophia's picture from.
What is she saying now? that B-Flex supposed to be sleeping now. That lady is acting like a witchcraft now. She's supposed to be sleeping. Hey. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's have our Valentine party.
Sizem just said, Chioma never looks like a rich man's wife.
To your long. I won't drag my girl.
No.
Don't highlight that comment. We are leaving. You people want to drag my baby.
I don't even want to say anything, but if
I'm done. You cannot
Okay,
drag
Uncle
my
Beno,
baby
what
here.
time is your show tomorrow? Because some of us need to schedule accordingly. What time are you going to have the show?
Our regular time, like we started today. I'm going to work tomorrow, so I will start like the regular time. And it's going to be a love show. Mostly tomorrow we'll be playing Clock It and Pop It tomorrow, mostly.
Yeah, but what is that? What is EST time? What is that? Is it 12
real people
p.m. or?
Okay, let me do this. What is the time right now at your place?
It's 10:32 p.m.
10:32 p.m., right?
Right.
Okay. It's going to be 12:30 in the noon at your place because it will be 11:30 over here.
Great.
You are 1 hour ahead of me. So it's going to be.
And how long are you going to do that show?
11:30 to 12:30 to 1:30. I think
Uncle
2 hours is enough.
I don't trust you. Mm-hmm.
No, I got to go to work. It's my weekend to work. And
okay, so what time do you go to work?
Why are you investigating me? You are a lawyer.
You know what? You may actually
give information
to be
to lawyers.
in charge of the show when you are going. The way
you want Abby to be in charge?
No. I have other things I need to do tomorrow, but I want to be in the show, like, follow up, right? So I'm trying to schedule myself. But you're saying the show is going to be from 12 to the time when you go to work.
Your time, the show is going to be from 12:30 to 2:30. Your time.
I do not believe that the show can actually end at 2:30. You're going to run off and you'll put Abby, you'll delegate to Abby to continue with the show.
No, even if I leave, if the show has to extend, if I leave, I will come back and join now, But right now, because tomorrow is Valentine, and I want
to have a date tomorrow, so
yeah, they gave me an assignment. I want to make sure I fulfill that
assignment. Are you going out tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'm going out.
So you better look for like somebody else who can be at a standby.
2 hour show is okay. It's a love show tomorrow, love show. And I don't even think we should have done 2 hours because anybody that don't have Valentine tomorrow, I don't want them to come and fight on this platform. Nigerian women are moving like pepper now. On Valentine's Day, they are going from show to show just to fight.
Because my God. Uncle Beno, be kind. Be kind.
I'm just saying. I don't want many people come fight us tomorrow. And then tomorrow you will see all those men that cannot take care of their wives or their girlfriend. They will be moving like hot water, looking for who to splash on. They will be going up and down, condemning Valentine. You will see people that don't have money now. They will be preaching. What is Valentine? That is a demonic observation. Is it in the Bible? Who start Valentine? You go not say they are poor people. That's how they move.
Oh my God, Uncle Beno, you're so crazy.
I'm sorry. We'll meet you tomorrow. My baby.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Everybody
see you
in the chat. I love you all.
Bye.
Bye. I see you, Princess.
Which one is calm down with the lies? I beg, go and rest.
Princess Iwagu, how are you doing? All right. Abby.
Chinye,
did what or did not do what? Hi, Uncle Ben.
Another year, city glow on you. Fresh like sunrise, confidence true. From your smile to your graceful pose, anywhere you step, the whole place knows she's cute, she vibrant, shining so bold. Beauty across the globe, story told. Gen Z leader with the queen like grace. I be the light up every place. Hands up high, let the rhythm roll. Birthday vibes taking full control. If you love, I'll be shouting loud. Tonight she the make us proud. Happy birthday, happy hey. Gen Z president all the way. Blessing overflow. Every dream you chase go grow and grow. Smart mind, big heart, future bright. Walking in favor and spotlight. Confident, strong, energy loud. Moving with purpose, standing proud. Every new year bring bigger win. I'll be the president, let's begin. Hands up high, let the rhythm roll. Crowd smile, wine, I'm salute and turn around. I be the Woody birthday town. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Tell the president, that's the president forever. From real fun we say hooray. Happy birthday, that's the president forever. Gen Z president forever. This is a special dedication to a special sister. Happy birthday! Happy. Gen Z president forever. This is a special dedication. Gen Z president forever. This is a special dedication.
You are watching UB Stories. Like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments.